Chief Beifong was supposed to protect Republic City, but she was powerless to stop Amon's attack on the arena. She has failed us all. If we are to survive these dire times, our law enforcement needs new leadership.
Utilizing the recap to provide an important showing of change in the political winds and the consequences for Lin's taking responsibility of the championship match last episode.
Asami already invited us to live in her dad's giant mansion. From here on out, it's gonna be the lap of luxury for us.
Hey, Korra.
Korra's face and the extremely intense jingle to signal how uncomfortable she is around Asami. She's learned to be cordial, but it doesn't change her feelings about her.
I'd love to have you come visit the estate.
I don't know. I have some Avatar stuff to do.
Come on, Korra. We all deserve a little rest and relaxation after all this craziness. We could swim in Asami's pool. It'll be fun.
All right, Pabu.
But Lin being the heart and glue of this team. Pigeon rats, how horrifyingly accurate to the local fauna of many cities. Good combination, but blah. Really effective strategy, even though there's no one here. Their cables allow them to flank from all angles. Gorgeous shot of these ginormous buildings helps convey the scope of this city and these corporations.
For the time being, we have frozen Mr. Ganlan's assets and are closing Cabbage Corp.
No! Not my Cabbage Corp!
Bringing this guy back in such a major way really helps this show feel like that same goofy universe. Amazing that he even formed a whole corporation. How'd he go from cabbages to manufacturing vehicles? Ooh, hey, look at this beautifully designed detail, clearly indicative of the Fire Nation.
Listen, I know we're not exactly best friends, but I'm sorry Amon took your bending.
I've been to the best healers in the city. Whatever Amon did to me, it's permanent. You gotta get him for me.
Genius move to give Tano this scene to show how much of his essence was based around his bending ability, even if he wasn't the best person. Him being broken down, totally helpless and beaten, it's depressing to see how far he's fallen. And Korra vowing to try and help him, at least by defeating Amon, is a fantastic signal about how forgiving she can be, and how situations like these make these silly rivalries seem even more pointless. Oof, what a shot of Asami's place. Properly presents it as over-the-top and decadent. And what a well-designed room on the interior as well. They always nail every bit of architecture. I appreciate how consistent the wardrobe design is in this show. Even the swimsuits are very of the era.
Except someone forgot to ask her father if we could stay here.
Yeah, but I smoothed it over with him. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Small showing of Asami's rebellious side. She's not as much of a daddy's girl as you might first observe in this show. And it's a good hint toward her actual motivation later in this episode.
So, what do you have planned for us today? Let me guess. Shopping? Makeovers?
Ooh, I vote makeovers!
Oh, Bolin, the way I love and appreciate how open you are. It's also so cute to see these two just roughhousing and playing around like children. They never really got that much time to do that as actual kids. Extremely accurate design for these older style race cars. Cool how they're able to convey Asami's skill with cars. It's not an activity that is without strategy.
That was amazing! I didn't think we'd make it.
Well, you can't be afraid to mix it up sometimes.
I gotta admit, I had you pegged wrong. I thought you were kinda prissy. No offense.
This is a fun introduction into Korra and Asami's friendship. Just Asami showing how she's willing to push the limits, to be creative and forceful, that she's not willing to back down, and that resonating with Korra is a smart way to get them connected as people. Even subverting Asami's rich pretty girl trope in this way is so satisfying and makes her so much more of a full, likable, positive character. Plus, the music is just perfect to make this appropriately exciting and rousing to watch.
People usually assume that I'm daddy's helpless little girl, but I can handle myself. I mean, I've been in self-defense classes since I was this high.
Great to establish that Asami is adept at fighting for later.
My dad made sure I would always be able to protect myself.
Smart guy.
As well as hint at Hiroshi's paranoia after his great loss. I don't know why they made their team animate this sequence. This shit was probably so difficult, it was basically torture. Love how intense they make this very mundane moment for her.
No, I assure you, everything is going exactly as planned. Luckily, the Cabbage Corp investigation has bought us enough time.
Adore how they draw Korra's eyes, so beautiful and full of life. Perfect for this shot of her observing.
Trust me, by the end of the week, we'll be ready to strike.
Smart way to play off of the intel that Lin received earlier. Framing a rival is always a good way to buy time.
You're leaving? But I thought...
Sorry, I forgot. I'm supposed to baby bend.
Baby bending. Another point for downright stunning backgrounds. Excellently noir-coded for this hard-boiled investigation.
And he has a motive.
That's right.
A motive? What is it?
12 years ago, the Agni Kai triad robbed Sato's mansion. A firebender killed Sato's wife during the break-in.
A simple reason? Yes, but one that often rings true in the real world. Loss breeds anger. Anger breeds violence.
I overheard you on the phone. You said the Cabbage Corp investigation bought you time and you're getting ready to strike. Explain that.
This is all just a misunderstanding. My #1 competitor was knocked out of the game. It's providing me an opportunity to strike the market with a new line of Sato-mobiles.
It's not a bad lie, but I love how real it is that he laughs first to buy himself a few seconds to come up with an excuse.
Might we have a look into your factories and warehouses?
If you feel it's necessary, you're welcome to search all of Future Industries.
Clever villain for him to be so open here.
Did Hiroshi Sato frame his longtime rival, Lao Ganlan? Or did Chief Beifong just plain arrest the wrong man?
They really do a great job this episode utilizing the news and media to show how shaky Lin's position as chief of police is and how much of it is tied to public opinion. These failures are very publicized for her, and she's not allowed that many.
So, I hope you're convinced now.
No, I'm not. I don't care how cooperative Hiroshi is being. I know he's lying.
Why are you doing this? Are you that jealous of me and Asami?
What?
I think it makes sense for Mako to be so easily convinced that Korra is just jealous. It's much more rational than his girlfriend's dad secretly hating his guts. Another painting that deserves to be in a museum.
What do you have on Hiroshi Sato?
He manufactured those gloves for the Equalists, and there are rumors he's working on something even bigger. Some new kind of weapon.
We searched all of Future Industries and found nothing.
That's because he has a secret factory.
Where?
It's right underneath the Sato mansion.
So smart, too, for Sato to bait them right into a situation that he could control. This episode is masterful at building tension by making everything too easy, too straightforward. Can I please live here? Holy shit, this shot.
Raiding the Sato mansion is a risky move with Tarlock breathing down your neck. If we're wrong...
I know. I can kiss my job goodbye. But protecting Republic City is all I care about. We can't let Amon get his hands on this new weapon.
Lin is the fucking best. I know people clown on this show for making Toph and one of her daughters a cop, but they do a fantastic job showing how they really operate as protectors of the city. They don't let politics interfere with their mission. And if their job as a cop is compromised, so be it.
Perhaps we just couldn't see him leaving.
Bringing back this ability and showing that it's been passed down through generations. Also so cool how she opens the armoring on her foot to utilize it and really feel the ground. Important detail. And of course, the way this is animated is just gorgeous and remains one of the most impressive visualizations of bending ability in both of these series.
Officers, into the tunnel. Be cautious.
Love how well-trained and in sync these officers are. That sound design for their click-clacking is so satisfying. Such a marvelous, menacing design for a secret factory. Adore how this shot reveals the posters. The post-processing for this show, besides the animation itself, is also incredible.
And I'm guessing those are the new weapons.
Another great shot to convey the height and strength of these new weapons.
You're staying put until the chief comes back.
All right.
Bolin and Mako only needing a look to communicate the plan.
It's so dusty in this workshop.
No, we're waiting right here.
Okay, but don't blame me if I start sneeze.
What's your problem, bub?
I'm about to... What?
Mako's fake, overdramatic sneeze, and Bolin just straight splashing onto this dude. Wild plan. Also, I just want to say it's so impressive that Mako is able to do this, and I love how well they're able to utilize bending strategies that we've already seen, like Iroh's Breath of Fire, although of course Mako can't hold it extended because he didn't douse his mouth in hot tea first. Still, the fact that he's able to sneeze a projectile is so fun.
Yeah. Just stay put until the chief comes back. That sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Why? Because you said it.
Once again, Bolin's line readings are just priceless.
I'm afraid you won't be able to metal bend that wall, Chief Beifong. It's solid platinum. My mecha tanks are platinum as well.
Not even your renowned mother could bend a metal so pure.
Damn, he really thought of everything, but it makes sense for him to be able to afford this immense amount of platinum, given the fact that he's filthy fucking rich. Also, way to keep the lore consistent.
Come out here and...
And do what, young Avatar? Face the wrath of your bending? No. I think I'll fight from inside here, where my odds are a little more... equal.
What a wonderfully written line, complete with a flawless delivery from Daniel Day Kim. The coordination from Lin and her officers is once again so impressive. I love how efficient they are at binding up the robot's limbs, and they do it immediately. And Lin just leaping forward with these Wolverine claws to stab this equalist is not only impressive and badass, but also wildly violent. Shows how seriously she is taking this conflict. The soundtrack once again amazes here with a very different type of track than its usual upbeat, erhu-filled sound. This time, the track is much more subdued, filled with an undulating bass synth underneath the slow string patterns, very menacing and much more technological feeling than others. This is the first time we see Tenzin in combat, and it does not disappoint at all. First of all, the fact that they show how his blasts are more forceful than Korra's fire punches, packing more energy and focus because of his strict stances and training. His mastery shows clear results, even in his basic combos. Second, his form is impeccably animated, with his cape elegantly flowing along with him. It's just so graceful and pleasing to watch. Well-designed weapons with specific enhancements to take care of benders. I also really like how well they're able to blend these CGI robots along with the 2D animation. Lin only really getting caught because she was distracted by her care for her officer's well-being. She is a really good leader. Korra and Tenzin actually effectively countering this mech, showing that though technology has advanced far, benders do still have a chance, with ingenuity and teamwork. Plus, I just love their coordination with their blows and their efficient timing, a great sign of their development. An adept evade by Korra here with a smooth transition into an attack.
Korra!
Tenzin protecting her with an air pillow. Tenzin really going off and demonstrating his mastery here, actually showing off the move that earned him his tattoos. It is so skilled and insanely heavily controlled air that also provides a useful evasion strategy. They do a good job of developing the techniques in this new show.
Well, I'd say that was a near flawless test run.
The villain's plan actually working.
Oh no.
Mako and Bolin's instincts paying off.
Not so fast, boys.
Hello, Mr. Sato! Wow! What a really swell, scary factory!
Bolin using Tenzin's arms to emote.
Supporting the Avatar? It was all just a big cover.
Yes, and the most difficult part was watching my daughter traipse around with a fire-bending street rat like you.
Fully conveying the hate that plagues Hiroshi.
Dad, stop!
Adore that Asami actually chose to come down herself. Mako receiving the news for her seemed like a disservice to her agency, and I'm glad that they show how assertive Asami is with her decision to face her father's deeds herself.
We can help people like us everywhere. Join me, Asami.
No.
I love you, Dad.
What a great moment. Not only is it well composed with Asami's almost evil look beforehand to make it appropriately shocking, get it? But it's also an excellent way to highlight Asami's resilience and commitment to her own beliefs. She has seen the city, spent time in it, formed friendships, and even though she cares for her father, has defended him all episode, very harshly because she loves him. She knows in her heart that what he's doing is wrong, and she refuses to go along with it, no matter how convincing his argument might be. Love the reveal of her skill in fighting too, so rewarding to see her kick ass here. This is Amon's second in command. He is not easy to beat, but it makes sense that she would know similar counters and anti-bending fighting strategies given she was likely trained by equalist adjacent people. Their reaction to this information. A very gloomy painting to appropriately set the tone for the end of this episode. Plus, the soundtrack, as always, does the same. Very pensive and thoughtful.
My metalbenders are on their way to Amon.
Another really impressively dynamic shot.
First thing in the morning, I'm handing in my resignation.
No, you can't give up like this.
I'm not giving up. I'm gonna find my officers and take Amon down. But I'm gonna do it my way. Outside the law.
Yes! This is another excellent way to convey that Lin only cares about protecting the city. And though her metal bending force allows her to do it most efficiently, she'll never allow herself to be tied down to the whims of those above her, especially considering they are often corrupt.
I'm sorry I didn't believe you, but Asami's dad being an equalist is not an easy thing to believe. Even now.
Mako apologizing for his behavior earlier. Very responsible and self-aware of him.
I'm sorry this whole thing happened.
So, does your offer to live at the air temple still stand?
Of course it does. And Asami's welcome too.
Thank you so much.
After everything she's been through, she's going to need you, Mako.
And I love how Korra has matured to the point of easily forgiving him and encouraging him to be with Asami, even though it clearly hurts her a bit. So mature and respectful of her and shows how much she's learned. Such a sweet, albeit temporary, resolution. If you enjoyed this video, consider supporting me further on Patreon at patreon.com/PosiTVty. That's PosiTVty. There you get all these videos before YouTube does. You can choose whatever you want to see on the channel, and you get the unedited essays so you can hear all of my mistakes and the things I choose to edit out. But being here on YouTube, liking, commenting, subscribing, even just watching this video really helps me out, so thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. I will see you for the next video. Bye-bye now.